What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn basically responds to Andy Ruiz's statements about him being the A-side and him calling the shots because he is the champion. And this is what Eddie Hearn had to say. Now, I'm paraphrasing, but basically this is it. Andy Ruiz signed a contract. He signed a contract with certain stipulations, and the stipulations means that he has to abide by the stipulations of the contract. You pretty much do what I say. He does have some say-so, but the say-so on the big issues such as venue and date, it's up to Team Joshua, okay? Not Andy Ruiz. And saying that, letting us know that Joshua still calls the shots. You know, Eddie is going to say certain things in that promotional type way, but he's right. I think that they signed that contract, and Andy was the one man enough to sign it, but you have to really go over certain things. Devils are in the details a lot of times. Yes, a rematch clause was in the contract. You know, obviously other things such as venue was in the contract, but I haven't seen it. I haven't read the contract. So obviously those things are not just destined to be in there, but more than likely, if Eddie Hearn is talking the way he's talking, Andy Ruiz owes them a second fight at their terms, because that was the stipulation on fighting that fight. You know what I mean? And you know, in pay as well. You know, of course he'll get more money, and they will, you know, pay him accordingly. And I hope he gets what he's worth, because what he did, no one else was able to do. Not Tyson Fury. He didn't want to take that opportunity. Deontay Wilder passed that opportunity after being offered $100 million. You know, and Dillian White turned that down, okay, from getting offered a certain amount of money, right? Luis Ortiz turned that down, okay? Jarrell Miller fucked up, plain and simple. So Ruiz deserves a certain amount of money in this situation, but again, he is not the A-side of anything. You know, the A-side means that you offered them a contract with how much money you wanted to offer them, being the most marketable fighter. Ruiz has yet to be that particular guy. He is a guy that's responding to the contract that he initially signed. Maybe he's having second thoughts about that now. Maybe he's looking at that contract and was like, oh, I got to go over it with my team, and we need to check it out. It's just negotiations. That type of shit. Now he's looking at it like, damn, this was really some bullshit that I signed. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have done that. But, you know, him saying that I'm the A-side, you know, I think it's all PR. I think it's just people getting hype to know that he is the champ, and he's fired up about being the champ. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that, but it's all BS at the end of the day, because Team Joshua still holds the major cards in this rematch. You know what I'm saying? And you think about it like this. Do you think Andy Ruiz wanted a rematch? He didn't offer a rematch. You know what I mean? So it was like one of these things where, you know, Anthony Joshua exercised that rematch clause. Why? Because his team authorized the contract. His team wrote out the contract. You see what I'm saying? That's the big thing with this. So people should understand that. If this was the other way around, sure, I can understand Andrew Ruiz saying that and believing that. But I think he's just saying that to hype himself up, because, again, he is the new unified champion. You know, and your balls get a little swole. You know, your balls get a little swole. Why not? But at the end of the day, no, I don't think that's the case. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Eddie Hearn's comments. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.